Hey everyone, I am here with Ben and Brendon Bauer, and what I'm going to highlight is the Rock Raider Underground Mining Depot at Brickcan. So I'm really glad that I'm able to speak with you. It's a really nice build. Why don't you just take me through your inspiration for this build, and then we'll go into the details.
Yeah, absolutely. So our inspiration for the build was, first of all, the original Rock Raiders game from the 90s. And then there was a fan who made an updated version of it called Manic Miners. So there's some throwbacks to both of those games in the original, or in our mock here.
Yep.
Also, a lot of the original sets are here as well. So we have the tunnel transport, we have Chrome Crusher, we have Granite Grinder, and we have Rock Raider headquarters and the loader dozers in the back. Those are actually the original sets. So some of these little speeder bikes here, the Tunnel Scouts, and the Rapid Riders. A lot of the other vehicles and buildings either came from the game or we just kind of made up, kind of in the mindset of if we could just take what the game had and kind of expand on the lore a little bit, some other things that we would like to have. So we have the large mobile laser cutter, which is this vehicle here, the small mobile laser cutter. We have the cargo carrier. Those are all from the game. A lot of our buildings are from the game. We have our power station back there, which is that building right there.
Yep.
So you put your energy crystals in there, it generates power for all the rest of the base. And all of your buildings are connected together with power paths that share energy between the buildings. And that's one of the dynamics of the game. In fact, some other throwbacks we have to the game is right there, you see that 4x4 with the two trans red heads.
Yes.
That is actually a power path that's waiting to be built. So in the game, when you put something down, it will show you the resources that need to be placed there.
Okay.
So that needs some ore. And then in the back, just behind the train, there's actually a guy about to shovel a power path, which is how you create power paths in the game.
Got it.
In addition to that, we do have some custom stuff in here. So we thought, what do all mines have? Trains. So it'd be awesome if we had a rail system. So we thought about, what would the rail system do?
Yep.
I mean, in addition to looking cool, it actually needs to do something. So we thought,
There you go.
the tunnel transports have these bins with this magnet system. What if we expanded the magnet system to be how you move things around?
Yep.
So we created, this is our train station, where we have storage for our bins, we have a crane that moves things around, and then we have this little vehicle here, which also can actually go onto this here, on the small mobile laser cutter. The laser pops off, and there's slotted bricks in there, and we thought, that's kind of an interesting system. What if we create another vehicle to go on there? So that's what this is.
Yeah.
And then we have, over here is a loading. So when the train comes by, this can pop up and it sits on there.
Yeah.
You want to run the train over? Nice little dump. Oh, except for they're stuck down right now. But when they're not stuck down, so that dumps right in there to the train.
Yep.
And then in the back, we have an air base. That's another custom model. And what the air base does, you'll see those hand cranks there. The idea is it'll lift it onto the tunnel transport, and then the tunnel transport can take off and take it to wherever it needs to go.
Got it.
Another thing we want to do is in the game, the tunnel transport can actually carry large vehicles. It's one of the only rigs that can carry a large vehicle.
Yeah.
So that's what I went with over there. I've got a tunnel transport that's got a Chrome Crusher slung below it with chains. It's transporting it to another mining area.
Oh, I see. A little bit further down there. Okay.
Yeah. And then we also have in the game ore are about the size of a minifigure head. But the ore that came with the sets are these really big ore pieces. So we thought, what if we had a crusher that turned this into those? So that's what this module is. So you would drop
Are
ore
those
into
little
the top.
minifig heads?
They are.
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll drop ore into the top there,
creative.
and there's actually a slider. When I'm not running the train, this plunger sticks out in the back there, and then it pushes inside, so the big ore disappears and little ore pops out the front.
Yeah.
So that's a totally custom thing that I created.
Gotcha. How long did it take you guys to build? the mining depot here?
So we've been working on this probably since, well, concertedly since about Christmas. We've always loved Rock Raiders.
Yeah.
So we have been working on, and we always wanted to build the buildings from the game. So we kind of work on that now probably for a decade, but
Wow.
this actual display about since Christmas.
Got it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.